Fallout 76, is it worth it? Should you play it as a new player in 2025? I think you should. I'm a new player, I'm having a great time with it, and I'm really enjoying a different version of Fallout than what I've experienced in the single player games. And we just started our deep dive into this game, the Fallout 76 complete gameplay series, where I'm going through the base game and all the DLCs over the course of November, December, and January, coinciding with, of course, the second season of the show, which is airing starting in mid-December. And we will be reviewing those episodes here on YouTube, like I did with the first season, and like I do with many TV shows. And I wanted to talk today a little bit about my experience so far in Fallout 76 as a new player and going through this journey. I don't have the baggage that a lot of people have with this game because I haven't played this for many, many years like some people. And we've talked about this when I did the video the other day for Elder Scrolls Online. A lot of times when you have veteran players who have been with a title for many years, they have feelings and emotions about things that can sometimes jade their opinion and warp their perspective on things. And I don't have that, so I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to talk to the new players out there who have never played the game before and who are like me coming into this for the first time and say, hey, what's here? Is it worth it? Should I play this game? So let's talk. So I am playing on the Xbox Series X via Game Pass. So I am playing the free version of the game that is included in my Game Pass Ultimate subscription. And I jumped in. Previously, I had dabbled a couple of times just trying out like the early experience, starting from like level 1. And I found it to be, if you like the like old school feeling of like starting from nothing and really having to sort of work your way up, that's great. This time for this particular playthrough series, because since I had never really played before, when I started my character, you get an option when you're going through the early vault experience to choose to create a character who's level 20 and already has a bunch of associated perks and stuff. And then I chose, I believe it was the commando option, which basically gave me some predefined perks and some predefined specials. And I have since leveled up a few times. I think we're level 24 now, I think. And I've been able to take some more points, and we have tweaked these a little bit to further suit my particular playstyle. And I will say that level 20, starting at level 20, that new player experience that they have sort of redesigned feels chef's kiss. It has felt really, really, really good, and it has made the game really easy to just get into and start playing without needing to stress too much about, oh no, where do I need to put my stat points? What perk points are the best? Perk cards, So that has been really cool. I know when the game first started, it didn't have NPCs. Obviously, it does now. I mean, we can run around. We've been doing quests nonstop. There's third person or first person. I actually play in first person, but I had it in third person to take a screenshot and to have that initial montage there for the thumbnail that I'll use for the video. But everything, if you've ever played a Fallout game before, everything you know and love about Fallout is here. This is just sort of a different flavor, kind of like with the Elder Scrolls Online. If you've ever played an Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls Online is just a different flavor of that experience, and this is the same thing. But if you've never played a Fallout game before, this is going to be the most modern version of the game. And if you have been paying attention, I'm assuming you're coming here because you've seen some promotional material recently, because Bethesda and Amazon have both doing a lot of promotion for not only the upcoming second season of the Fallout show, but also this game, because they have an upcoming DLC expansion pack coming in December, which has, of course, the ghoul from the show, Walton Goggins, coming in and doing that character here in this game as well. And so they are promoting this because this is the most modern version of Fallout, and this is an online game that you can play with other players if you want to, but you don't have to. I am playing this as a single-player RPG. It happens to be in an online space, but I don't really participate in any of the online stuff at the moment. I will eventually participate in some of the group-based stuff, but my objective with my playthrough is to just come in and play the base game. Now, in terms of what there is, it's a big map. There is a lot of content. They have dropped several DLCs since the game went live. um, expansion packs, so it's not just the base game. Um, Based on what I've been hearing from a lot of our community members who have put a lot of time in this game over the years, like Bubbledonia and his community, um, the base experience these days, if you're coming in as a new player, if you're just focusing on the single player storylines, going through the main series quest of the base game, and then going through and doing like the Brotherhood of Steel quests and the DLCs that got added, there's somewhere in the ballpark of 100 to 150 hours of straight through, fully voiced, you know, lots of NPCs quests that you can do, which take you through the whole region. And then if you get into all of the public events and like the challenges you can see up there in the top right, the daily quests and do all these other things, and you participate in the seasonal content and everything else, you're looking at hundreds to potentially, 1,000+ hours of content. If you're someone who really ends up getting into this game. Um, Everything you would expect to see in a live service title is here. So there is a shop that you can go buy cosmetics from. You also get free things every single day. There's seasonal stuff, which I don't even know that I've looked at this. So there's like a season pass, I guess, which you can, I'm assuming, buy into. I've not really looked at this. Complete challenges to rank up and earn tickets. Redeem tickets to claim rewards. Cool. There's something called Join the First. Subscribe to Fallout First for additional benefits. So there's like a season pass that you can buy into. There's challenges, which are like dailies, weeklies, character-based, survival-based, and these give you atom points, which you can spend in the Atomic Shop, which is where you can find like different bundles of things, cosmetics, and all this other stuff. There is a robust building system in this game for those of you who are into base building with the camp system. And if you haven't seen, like, are they going to show anything in the photo gallery, or is these just my photos? These are just my photos. Like going in and looking at the social media and the community builds, like some people are super creative with the bases that they've built in this game. So there's a lot of base building going on. There is a robust cosmetic system for the character. Like I'm actually wearing right now, if I go into my apparel here, I've got this green shirt and combat boots. Ooh, I got some sunglasses. Let's put those on and see if I actually like those or not. I mean, they're not the best sunglasses I've seen, but you know what? I didn't have any until this point, so we're going to use them just to keep the sun out of our eyes while we're adventuring. But there's tons of cosmetics. There's a ton of crafting you can do. So like we can go over. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Here, actually. There's some crafting stations. So there's a very robust like weapons and armor crafting system. There's cooking in the game, so you can break down items, scrap all this stuff, scrap all these different items that you find that you don't want, and then that turns it into individual items that you can use to make other items. I'm going to store all the junk in here. You can mod all your gear. And then over here, like as an example, I can run over here and show you guys. Because I haven't done any base building yet, but I do have a base camp set up over here with my basic stuff, because I had to do it for a couple of quests. So you can go in here and we could take a look at like the building stuff that you could do and like all the structures. Like I don't have a lot right now because I just started playing the game, but there's all these things that you can get from the Atom Store, and ways that you can flesh out with decorations and furniture and resources and building defenses like turrets and stuff. There's a lot of stuff you could do with the build, with the actual camp building system, and they just revamped the camp building system recently, actually. So there's a lot going on here. So in terms of the new player experience, if you're someone who hasn't played the game before, or if you're someone like me who dabbled a couple of times, like in the past, like maybe I know last year when the TV show first launched, I came and I played like the first 10 or 15 levels, but I was mostly playing Fallout 4 at the time. And then maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I tried it with a friend and played the first 10 or 15 levels, but I'd never really gone beyond that. This is my first time really sinking my teeth in. And so looking at this as a game that I can jump into with Game Pass and know that I have access to 100+ hours of content without making any purchases and just diving in. That's a pretty good deal. Now, this game is available in lots of different areas. The only downside I would say is that it doesn't have crossplay. So, like, we have a lot of community members. I would say most of the community members that we have in our community are on the PC, and I'm playing this on the Xbox, and there is no crossplay. And that is something I know with ESO. They're actively working at getting crossplay into ESO as well, and I would love to think that they would eventually get crossplay into this game as well, because I think it would do improve things significantly. Because as it stands right now, if you're going to play with other people, you do need to be on the same platform. That's not a big deal for me because, again, I don't care about the group-based stuff. I'm just here to play the single-player storyline. So for me, as a new player coming in and just knowing that I can get 100 hours out of the main story and DLC quests, expansion pack quests, it's worth it to me. And again, like I said, I don't have the baggage that a lot of people have. I love Bethesda as a company. I love all of their games. And I have had a great time in this game so far, and I definitely think if you're looking to sink your teeth into the Fallout universe, this is a good option. Obviously, Fallout 4 is going to be another choice that a lot of people will look at because that's the game that came before this game, and that's a completely single player offline game as opposed to this being an online live service game. But I think for me, as much as I do enjoy Fallout 4, it still has some clunkiness to the controls because it's a much older game, and this is much more modern, so it has more modern controls and modern quality of life features, which I appreciate. And I do love like the camp system and the cosmetics and everything else at the camp. So I don't know. It's something if you're looking to sink your teeth into Fallout and you've never played a Fallout game before. Um, this is a good time to get into Fallout 76. They've got a lot of stuff going on. They've done some major updates over the past year, which with adding ghouls as a playable race. They've got the new expansion coming up in December to coincide with the launch of the second season of the TV show, and there's going to be lots of other people looking to try it out alongside of you, so you should give it a shot. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to follow along as I play through this complete playthrough series. We're doing our streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, and everything in between on YouTube. So we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Stay safe, have fun. Let me know your thoughts below if you've already played it. Until then, happy gaming.